You're listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional. Today's topic: what does the Apostle Paul mean when he desires to depart and be with Christ? In today's passage, Paul is torn between living and laying down his life. He isn't saying that he will go to be with Christ as soon as he dies. He uses the word depart in reference to his death. The Bible explains that Paul did not believe his departure would mean immediate entrance into heaven. Notice this statement from Paul: "I'm already being poured out as a drink offering, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Finally, there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord will give to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing." 2 Timothy 4, 6-8, my emphasis. Paul didn't expect to get his eternal crown at his departure in death. The Lord himself will descend from heaven, and thus we shall always be with the Lord. 1 Thessalonians 4, 16-17. Paul's desire to depart and be with Christ involved the resurrection that would take place at the end of the world. Since the unconscious sleep of death will feel like only a moment, Paul speaks of death and the coming of Christ as almost simultaneous. He doesn't refer to the lapse of time in between those events. In the Gospel of John, we find Jesus referring to two events that were separated by 1,000 years, yet it sounds like they occur one right after the other. Do not marvel at this, for the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice and come forth. Those who have done good, to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil, to the resurrection of condemnation. John 5, 28-29. When we lie down in the sleep of death, we are completely unconscious. It will seem but a moment to awake from death and see Jesus coming. Our key Bible text today comes from Philippians 1:23. "For I am in a strait betwixt two, having a desire to depart and be with Christ, which is far better." Thank you for listening to the Amazing Facts Daily Devotional.